This past weekend, Diamond Dust went down in Michigan, USA, and it was the biggest tournament to take place over this past weekend. Despite drawing in numerous talents like Beast Mode Paul and Shattuck from the US, MkLeo and MK Big Boss from Mexico, and even other invaders like Canada's Riddles, Japan's Neo, and Guatemala's Shiny Mark, this tournament was still not a major. Trust me, it was painfully close. But Diamond Dust was classified as a B+ tier, otherwise known as a national. With one or two more top players, or maybe just a good amount of normal O2ers, it might have been a different story. But either way, today we'll be going over the top 8 of Diamond Dust, seeing how they got there, and more importantly, how they did within the top 8 using montages. Just a reminder before we begin that I upload these videos every single weekday, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss a beat of the Smash world. And if you want to support me monetarily, you can do so by using links to my channel memberships or Patreon in the description down below. With that out of the way, let's get started by taking a look at Losers 8ths. Those sets being Onin versus Beast Mode Paul, and MkLeo versus Riddles. Yes, that is Roy on your screen right now. Let's go over MkLeo and Riddles first, shall we? So, MkLeo is a Roy main now, is going to be the title of tomorrow's video, in which I will go over this Roy in depth. For today, all that you need to know is that from doubles to the vast majority of singles, MkLeo went solo Roy at Diamond Dust. And while it is a signature MkLeo move to show up to a tournament with a new character we've never seen before, at least it's a top tier this time. Uh-oh, don't let the Roy mains hear me say that. MkLeo came into the event as the 3rd seed, starting off the weekend by sweeping pools flawlessly, no games dropped, before moving on into top 96 and defeating Dat Derpdog and Candle, both in 3-1 set victories, making it into winners quarters. Once here, MkLeo would lose to Shiny Mark 3-1, dropping into losers and lastly defeating Cosmos in one last 3-1 set victory to make it into losers side top 8. Riddles came into Diamond Dust as the 2nd seed, starting off the weekend, just like Leo, by getting through pools without dropping a single game. Afterwards, Riddles moved into top 96 and defeated Scoops 3-1 and Lucky 3-0, moving into winners quarters. Once here, Riddles would lose to MK Big Boss 3-1, dropping into losers and lastly defeating Icy Mist, 3-0ing her to make it into top 8 through losers side, in order to go up against MkLeo.
Or Riddles can find a forward smash with these electrics. Doesn't matter what stage you are on, you will die. Commanding lead early here as we enter into the FD portion of this map, which can definitely be the most scary part of the platforms. Will be coming back soon as they tag scene just now.
I'm surprised to see FD on Town on stage 1. I know a lot of people banned this stage against Kazuya, as Riddles is going to rip a stock away from MkLeo before I get the words out of my mouth. The electric does Leo, and now you're trying to put on the corner pressure. I love that up air mix-up. MkLeo already has some of the best up airs of any Roy in the world, and another extension from Riddles. Gonna get the job done, no way.
Riddles moving heavy though. You see these, back dashes coming across the stage, wave dash forward, coming straight through. We got a ton of stage to work with this one, coast to coast. No, the DI called for.
Oh,
we just got a forward smash forward as well. Riddles, immediate answer and stock lead.
More importantly, it gets you stage position. That's going to be potent here. I imagine we're going to see some early stock takes, assuming Leo stays Joker in this set, but now another extension for Riddles. The landing there, and that's going to crumple him. A couple of kicks, put the feet on him, and the upbeat gets it done. Riddles with a phenomenal game 2 after a nice start from Leo.
Dash out really nice, made it out that spot dodge. Gonna find the neutral tech as well, looking for the roll. Looking super clean on the movement here, Leo.
Leo's advantage state is looking phenomenal.
The
way that Roy can take these stocks. Where are you going? F smash sends them further right than he wanted to, and now a back air. Weak hit, not gonna get it done. Riddle's still trying to make it back. Leo, but still chasing, and the back air off the platform. His movement so ambiguous. Forward air, another up air. It's been a lot of trades for Riddles. Leo's been doing a good job avoiding anything too bad, but that's not what you want. Catches the air dodge, but no punish. Landing Nair 1 into an F smash. MkLeo gets it done. Stay safe in their shields. The approach from Leo doesn't work out. It's caught by Riddles, and when he catches your approach, he throws your stock and gets rid of that one.
Yeah, really good option there too. We had not seen that all set the drag down. Taken all the way to the blast zone. Riddles seems to be riding this momentum heavy. Gets the turnaround. We know your DI. We know where you want to go.
Oh, he's all up in his head. That is 2 stocks in 30 seconds. You're down by so much. But a stock in MkLeo's hand can always be a threat.
Oh, we can find a, oh my gosh, just kicking the doors open into that loser's corner.
And in the end, Riddles defeated MkLeo 3-1, moving on in bracket and eliminating MkLeo at 7th place as the 3rd seed, after losing to Pikachu and Kazuya, who many would consider to be Roy's 2 worst matchups. Again, stay tuned for tomorrow's video where I go over this Roy extensively. But for now, all I'll say is that if there was ever a tournament to play around with a pocket character and get 7th, it's probably the barely not a major Diamond Dust. Now it's time for us to take a look at the other side of Losers 8ths, Onin versus Beast Mode Paul. Onin came into the tournament as the 5th seed, starting off the weekend by sweeping pools without dropping a single game, moving into top 96 and defeating Haunter 3-0, and lastly Loaf 3-1, making it into winner's quarters. Once here, just like everyone else so far, Onin lost, this time to Neo in a 3-0 set, dropping into losers and lastly defeating Lucky in a shockingly close Game 5 set, making it into loser's side top 8. Beast Mode Paul came into Diamond Dust as the 8th seed, starting off the weekend by, just like everyone else, sweeping pools absolutely flawlessly, moving into top 96 and defeating Copel 3-0 and Cosmos in a Game 5 set, making it into winner's quarters. And as has been the fashion, Beast Mode Paul lost in winner's quarters to Shattuck 3-1, dropping into losers and lastly defeating Candle 3-0, making it into loser's side top 8 in order to go up against Onin.
A lot of hard players, but Beast Mode Paul is ready off the blocks. A great play from him to get himself started, and Onin returns right away. That tilt so early. Well, it's sent back. Beast Mode Paul was doing very well early on, but now it's on the back foot.
Sitting at range here too. You saw Beast Mode Paul try to get something jumping out of shield there too, but Onin hot on the trail for it. It's just a forward smash too, baiting with the craft there. 2 stock from Onin at high percent.
Hero has done such a good job of making these blocks, and Beast Mode Paul almost taunting Onin, saying, I know you want to F-smash me, crouching in front of that block, and just trying to bait him into committing to anything. But right now, Beast Mode Paul is not the person with the burden to approach, and the flame slash through the block.
It's just the constant aggression too keeps giving Beast Mode Paul this mana back, able to keep the pressure on. And all these connections staying in Onin's grill. Working out well here.
Hey, with the stock count lined up like this, Onin is never out of it. 180%, it's a lot of rage, but the forward air is going to get it done for Beast Mode Paul, and he doesn't get bit for it. And that's one thing he's so comfortable going, is because Onin isn't really making him regret challenging blocks like he does for a lot of other characters.
Yeah. 6 mana online here too. Very bad spot for Beast Mode Paul for grill. Good DI out though, but still finding further scoops on the passive approach above ledge. Doesn't want to get by those TNT traps we were talking about earlier. Wants to just get right back on the stable swing.
Those have been very threatening. And ooh, the F smash through the block. Onin finally comes out on top of that one. Kaboom, threatening at ledge. Gets a grab. That's a great cancel for Beast Mode Paul to extend the pressure.
Oh, Magic Burst. No mana online here too. It seems like both players are getting really antsy for these kills.
Not going to be materials. Beast Mode Paul can threaten here. Onin with very limited iron. The tools are getting low. The pressure has been super hard for Onin to circumvent, but wait a minute, stuck on the top platform. He chases down, back air, beats him out, and Beast Mode Paul pops off as he ties it up 2-2.
Have found a better time to air dodge the ledge there too. Onin just trying to mix, get a defensive option out. Yeah. We will find the jump. The little block placement was so perfect. You couldn't run straight through them to find your way back into the middle of the stage.
The patience around these blocks for both players has been terrifying. Just standing on either side, both of them barely within threat range. Who is going to budge first in that scenario? It was Beast Mode Paul. Onin made it happen, and a back air is going to extend the lead in F smash to catch the landing. Onin so good at finding those down air, and no tech from Beast Mode Paul. Onin cleans it up in Game 5 fashion.
And in a close Game 5 set, Onin defeated Beast Mode Paul 3-2, moving on in bracket and eliminating Beast Mode Paul at 7th place as the 8th seed. I think this set is interesting because Steve mains and Hero mains alike both consider this matchup to actually be pretty bad for Steve. And whether you buy that as true or not, this VOD will definitely be studied by both player bases. Before we can catch up with Riddles and Onin in losers bracket though, we have to take a look up at winners semifinals, those sets being MK Big Boss versus Shiny Mark and Shattuck versus Neo. Let's start with the Corin Ditto of Shattuck and Neo. Neo came into the tournament as the 4th seed, starting off the weekend by sweeping pools without dropping a single game, moving into top 96 and defeating Thorn, Doorstop, and Onin all in 3-0 sets, making top 8 from winner's side without dropping a single game. Shattuck came into Diamond Dust as the 1st seed, starting off the weekend by, you guessed it, sweeping pools without dropping a single game. Afterwards, Shattuck moved into top 96 and defeated Colorado 8 and Jjaw 3-0, as well as Beast Mode Paul 3-1, making it into top 8 from winner's side in order to go up against Neo.
It's pretty even percent-wise, and there's the armor. Even against some of the best edge guarding in the game, you can't get it done. That pin is gonna give Shattuck the lead here.
Ooh, but not for all too long. This is heavy stage control here. Got to strike while the iron's hot. The Nair not going to connect. Shattuck just hanging out after pinning that right side platform. Up B back. Yeah, trying to get the pin.
There
Oh
it
my
is.
goodness,
There it
pinning
is.
to the stage.
That was phenomenal.
And then getting hit with it.
And Neo just kind of opts for longer shield positioning, but there's a grab from Neo. Down throw isn't going to get the job done quite yet. Neutral B to kind of throw Shattuck off his rhythm. His rhythm that is so potent, so consistent. Great parry on the back air. Speaking of rhythm, up air mixing up on the platform. The pin as well.
The
But Neo
B
stays.
reverse back though. Oh my goodness on the Dragon Fang shot. Letting him fly here too. Great parries going back either way. Shattuck still finding himself in the driver's seat of this one. This platform extension could be crazy. What are we looking for?
Ooh.
Huge find off the top from Shattuck. Early stock taken. You know, be the player to put the game on the line for these stocks and for these kills. Even if it doesn't work out, it still puts the fear in Neo.
Yeah, and the way he glues yourself to your shield is so scary. Yeah, using pin as a movement option there. Not even trying to hit Neo, just swing yourself.
Grab, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
These corner grabs are crazy.
Whoa, both up being from the same spot, just about.
In that. Oh, the back air placed perfectly.
Ooh.
And you're still alive, coming back from the
Kidding?
depths of understage.
But not well enough to keep himself out of arm's reach. Shattuck continues to push forward as Neo gets a couple of hits. Wait a minute.
Good attack. A little bit of time, but going back to the center of the stage. That is huge.
What?
And the response pin.
Huh?
Oh, Shattuck, are you kidding? You can find them.
And ultimately, Shattuck defeated Neo 3-0, continuing their back and forth streak, with Shattuck moving into winners finals and Neo dropping into losers quarters against Riddles. Now it's time for us to take a look at the other side of winners semis, MK Big Boss versus Shiny Mark. Shiny Mark came into the tournament as the number 6 seed, starting off the weekend by getting through pools, actually dropping a game against Fair on the way into top 96. Once there, Shiny Mark defeated Cake 3-0, as well as Wilds and MkLeo, both in 3-1s, entering top 8 from winner's side. MK Big Boss came into Diamond Dust as the 10th seed, the only top 8 finisher to not be a top 8 seed, taking DaBuzz's place as he got double upset. In pools, MK Big Boss actually dropped multiple games, dropping one to Saber and then going game 5 against Poison Jam, avoiding the upset to make top 96. Once there, MK Big Boss defeated Sam 3-0, Mirai, who had just upset DaBuzz 3-0, and lastly Riddles 3-1, dropping less games in top 96 than in pools, and making it into top 8 from winner's side in order to go up against Shiny Mark.
Shiny Mark to immediately drop ledge and threaten. He knows it's safe in another back air. Keep himself at ledge, keep himself in a spot where he can go for that. Opts to get up this time. He knows MK Big Boss had the ledge and a nice up air, but good SDI from Shiny Mark to get out of it. We're swinging back and forth, and I cannot believe up air killed that early.
Going deep here for the forward air, not going to connect fully. We should be making it back. This is Rob we're talking about. Taking a page out of Shiny Mark's playbook, going to go to the other side of the stage. The drag down into down smash should seal this one out, and it will as it sends to the right side.
A couple hits for Big Boss to swing right back. Shiny Mark can go either way from here. He has to go right this time. Rob, some of the best tools in the game to contest with the direction mix-up that Pikachu can do, and that's going to kill, I think, even with good DI, kicking him back and forth as Shiny Mark can't find any type of stage, and when he does, he's immediately getting down tilted. This is great stuff here from Big Boss.
Landing and grabbing the gyro once again here too. Seems to be kind of a snake trap here for Shiny Mark.
Chance to show us one. Up air into a back air. Catches Big Boss in a
fantastic
rough
T-drill.
spot.
Are
Look
you
at
kidding
that.
me?
Chases him off, and the quick attack to add on more damage, and what a thunder. He winds up trading stocks, but Shiny Mark with a statement.
No thunder being used here too. That's something I was kind of wondering if Rob goes high as they mostly do. Can thunder come out?
Yeah, I definitely saw a thunder in my mind's eye right there, but maybe even reactable in Big Boss would certainly be ready for it when you're above Pikachu. It's not like that's going to catch him off guard, but yeah, phenomenal forward tilt to catch the 2-frame, and the down air gets it done for Shiny Mark. Trying to get himself back on ledge, it works out for Shiny Mark.
Air up and over. Quick attack straight through. Just canceling it to the first with down smash, which we're going to send. You are dead off the right side. Seems like Shiny Mark is all ready for these parries are coming out on every single option. Big Boss is trying to land on Shiny Mark with.
Shiny Mark's timing has been squeaky clean. The parries, the punishes have all been timed perfectly, and he stands up before the Nair even finishes. That's a different type of confidence from Shiny Mark as he locks it up.
And in the end, Shiny Mark defeated MK Big Boss 3-1, moving into winners finals against Shattuck and sending MK Big Boss down into losers quarters against Onin. And since we're talking about it already, let's just go watch that set now, shall we?
So many people. I think it was like, I don't want to say a huge number. I think I heard like 300,000 there's a huge land going on. For the land event too. So all of this.
Yeah,
stuff
I actually
working
heard
in conjunction.
600,000. Not to say an even bigger number.
Yeah.
But
Okay, gonna get something off here. Even after a hot start from MK Big Boss, Onin has slowly clawed this one back. Really high recovery here too. Back air
Nice.
shifting, but falling right into the loving arms.
Doing a great job at it right now. Is Onin just staying behind these blocks, playing patient. Big Boss forced to approach. Hasn't found success doing it in the shield. Get chipped away.
Ooh, coming
spacing.
straight through the block. Retained that throne.
Yeah, let me just say, that set that Onin won at Beatingtown was so close.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
the
really
closest game 10 against Anoto. That was fun stuff to watch, but more fun stuff is yet to come as Big Boss catches a side B. Doesn't get the job done quite yet. Rob with plenty of options to chase, and the down air gets it done.
The gyro toss, but immediately Big Boss able to recognize that no further option can come on immediately after that.
Some great movement here, the mix-ups with the blocks and the minecarts in the corner as Onin seems to be turning up a little bit with the movement, but a nice play with the gyro. Pursuing up till into a back air, isn't quite going to get it done. Pressure remains for Big Boss. You're not quite out of this. Steve is so threatening, no grab. The back air isn't getting it done either. And what a read from Onin, charging up that F smash and looking you in the eyes. Whoa, gets back in the minecart and takes Big Boss for a ride up till into a back air. Onin looking to clean this game up. The anvil threatens, but Big Boss stays safe. The second one hits into a forward air. Onin, kind of blink if you miss it, has been able to run away with this game. Takes 2 quick stocks, and now at 50%, MK Big Boss has a mountain ahead of him. Does he have the gear necessary to climb it?
Oh, okay. Anvil actually putting Big Boss away from that minecart that was coming through. It actually set up for a really good position here. The hurt box shifting.
Yes.
Second time we've seen, back-to-back back airs.
Doesn't go for the air dodge. Great patience there from Onin. The back air doesn't quite get the job done, though.
On death's door here is MK Big Boss. You see Onin try to bait out a jump with this mining, but the anvil clanks with the up air. Michigan State.
And ultimately, Onin defeated MK Big Boss 3-1, moving on in bracket and eliminating MK Big Boss at 5th place as the 10th seed. Onin was now in losers semifinals, and to see who else would make it there, let's take a look at the other side of losers quarters. MkLeo versus Riddles.
It's hard to deal with. And now we have Riddles versus Neo moving along in losers quarterfinal. We'll see who can come out on top here. Not allowing Riddles to take that space and scare him back, scare him off his ground, and a neutral beyond a shield from Neo, a rare option, but it's potent nonetheless, 94%.
Yeah, letting the dragon eat here too. Up smash not going to connect. We will find an up B though.
That dragon, as you mentioned earlier, coming out to play Dancing Today. Now, the electric is right up in your muffin onto the platform, and that's a piece of cake with a nice upbeat to finish up that stuff. Explosive interaction there as Riddles just runs right through it. Grabs you with the body slam, is going to take that stock.
Rage drive coming out in full force here, especially that amount of rage. It is crazy. Not going to charge anything in that shield. Oh my goodness, just a question.
Hey!
Oh my god!
Hey!
What a stock to find from Riddles.
Nice little mix up there from Neo to push him to the corner, but isn't rewarded with a hit. A combo of confirm, just rewarded with stage position, which Riddles has just been ripping away this whole game.
Yeah.
This is getting kind of gross as Riddles looks to be in firm control of this game. Just another connection. Neo cannot find footing. He wanted a bigger stage, but it hasn't worked out. Riddles is all over him.
Electric, what do we got here too?
Dude.
We know where you're going.
22%? Is that all you're getting, Neo?
Michael Him! Michael Kim! That's Michael Him, baby! Oh my god! A 3-stock.
And in the end, Riddles defeated Neo 3-0, moving on in bracket and eliminating Neo at 5th place as the 4th seed. Riddles now advanced into loser semifinals in order to go up against Onin.
Matchup for Steve, or for Kazuya rather. Steve has a lot of options, and Riddles has a Cloud. We got Cloud versus Steve.
Is interesting. Okay, I saw Riddles warming up the Cloud just before this top 8 started. And I'm like, bro, what's this going on here? He's like, I'm thinking about playing it. I'm like, you're gonna play this versus Leo? He's like, no, this is just like a future thing. But I guess the future comes a lot sooner than you may think. Or playing at Gommel, playing at SmashCon, and playing at Big House.
Yeah, that was a year of a intense rivalry between these two. As Onin is able to take another stock, extend his lead just a little bit further, up 2 whole stocks, and the diamond jab off stage, not quite going to do it, but scaring Riddles nonetheless, and there's that Cloud back air, the saving grace in this matchup. Onin stuck on the platform, fair, he goes for the F smash, charges it forever, and Riddles just barely avoided it. He almost ran into it anyways. And now the back air coming through, extended on the drafting table, dodges the side B, and is going to get an F smash about it. Back air.
Really good in there. I love that fade back.
Yeah, that fade across lines.
A little early, but I love the idea. It's going to run out eventually. Off the backboard here, too. Not going to find anything going coast to coast. But the landing caught with the up smash.
Nice little whoop-de-woo recovery to get back to ledge though.
Wait, this grab, what are we going to go for? Off the block, looking for something immediately, but able to get the shield up just in time is Onin. And the up air juggles will close out that stock.
With the hot hand, 4 block, no, just 3. Ooh, gets to the ledge, very narrowly though, the back air as well. Great pressure here, bro.
Up smash, pressing the shield, but not really in any danger to get hit by it, but that minecart flying through like a train.
Huge. Get yourself a huge lead, and that is exactly what it is, 49%, making it a little bit harder off stage, and the spike is going to connect. Forced to use limit to recover, still gets intercepted, and the down smash finishes it off.
Limit blade being actually punctured really well. Gives enough space to come back from. Forward airs again, flying through, dashing in, probably trying to go for a grab or a dash attack.
Yeah, that's for sure. Can't be air dodging like that above Onin. Riddles nodding his head, he knows it. He's like, yeah, that's a bad idea. I love it. Very rare to see, and the F smash is going to connect. The tools are on deck. The momentum is on Onin's side. But Riddles still very much with a fighting chance in this game. 73% threatening Onin from every angle, but the footstool anvil a little bit.
And ultimately, Onin defeated Riddles' Cloud in a 3-1 set victory, moving on in bracket and eliminating Riddles at 4th place as the 2nd seed. Onin now sat comfortably in Losers Finals, awaiting the resolution of Winners Finals, Shattuck versus Shiny Mark.
Underway. Get you ready, and I'm going to be interested to see how we've seen Shiny Mark get a lot of mileage with these offstage interactions, ledge guards, taking off super long states of advantage. Good stuff. I think you're right indeed. Good stuff from Shattuck as per usual. Shiny Mark stays super patient in the face of Shattuck's shield pressure. They're going to chase off super late, and the down air to send off to the left side of the stage. Great stuff for Shiny Mark.
Hesitation there too, really good stuff. There's the clip on down there. The high up he was to evade the back hit of Nair, which would have been a ton of damage for Shattuck, but a little too late.
He's mixing up his movement and making it really hard for Shattuck to find an inch, and another down air. Shiny Mark seems to have that timing on line.
Hesitation there too. Back hit of Nair will lead it to the stock. Dead sub 100% there too.
Trying to swing back, but he has to jump over it. Stuck on the platform. A back air comes through from Shiny Mark, chasing even further, but a great recovery from Shattuck.
Been talking about it. The uppies have been coming out so early to just kind of stop everything in its tracks. Shiny Mark's going for what a find on the down tilt. I'm excited for the time where Shiny Mark just goes for the jump feint in to force out the uppie and gets a huge punish for Rids.
Whoa. Gets stuck on that platform there, Shiny Mark. Stunned us both and goes for the down air off the pin. I love the awareness, and the down air trades not positively with the uppie. Shiny Mark not happy about it. That could have been a big lead for him. Yeah, the first hit coming up could be so crucial. It could be Shattuck taking the stock and eating up, or it could be Shiny Mark with a down throw into down air. And that's the Shattuck grabbed earlier against Neo. Working out here against Shiny Mark in the fair to do it? Was that fair?
That was up air, coming all the way across the back hit.
I was going to say, fair is not good very often.
Up on the down air here to the roll. Going to avoid the dash deck, but just barely looking for another scooping up air here too. But they have to put on a little more percent for that one to be more consistent, but the ledge across the back here. Again, so many options.
Shattuck just looking for anything. It's so tense right now. Neither player wants to commit to anything too risky. It's been so back and forth the whole time.
Wow,
Shattuck.
The hezzy on the pin was crazy there too. Only going to get in there for you are off stage. The dash deck in the corner will take it. Shiny Mark finds it in the scary.
And in the end, Shiny Mark defeated Shattuck 3-1, moving into Grand Finals from winner's side and sending Shattuck down into Losers Finals, where Onin awaited.
Or Shattuck has gotten the better end of Onin.
When was that first time?
Rising Grind. First Rising Grind.
Yeah, and Shattuck has just been so strongly on the up and up since then. So we're going to see if Onin can take down a peak form Shattuck.
A lot of players go for the chase there. So kick forward, we find the grab. Onin loves to live and die by the grabs. I feel like it's a set-by-set thing, but it seems to be a grab-heavy situation here.
Yeah, Onin gets a lot of those grabs. He gets a lot off of stage position, which I think is why he wants those grabs, and that's a phenomenal pin off the block to get that. Well, Onin was going for something real committal, trying to catch a low recovery mayhaps, but Shattuck was ready for it. Now the diamonds are on deck. Things get scary for Shattuck so quickly. The diamonds are out. Not many items to speak of.
Oh!
Onin wanted another extension off that up smash. We saw it happen earlier. Crowd gave it props, but now just the wood tools. Onin is scrapping, playing very aggressive. And that's the style that Onin's kind of known for.
Forward through the blocks early, but not going to be able to avoid the single block there too. The fact that it was wood and not dirt made all the difference there too, because forward air did not destroy it immediately. And Onin seeing the cracks in the armor, the turnaround forward smash too. Onin's so nasty with those reads.
Onin, he can take you up and he can take you down. He'll take these combos every which way. The up smash is... Yeah, Onin's been getting crafty with the way he extends his combos. I'm interested to see how that goes. Yeah, it's sent in such a nasty angle, and this block could be terrifying.
What the hell? There wasn't a block there.
What saved him? Was it... I have no idea. No, I can't even begin to theorize.
Bro got Phantom hit in ultimate. What the hell's going on?
Dude, and Onin wraps up the stock anyways, and now it's been Shattuck trying to clean it up, and he does so with the back air. These characters have been able to rush back. Onin jump scared by his own TNT block. Now 82%, he's able to swing back. The percent still climbed for both players. Down smash doesn't connect.
Saving him from the down smash, but nevertheless, Anvil comes through. Onin will give you this grab. No, the rollout. Going to evade it for now. Onin needs to get something started here. Low percent stuff, and we could find something. 17 already blocked in place. Love pinning to
Great idea. Shattuck's movement has been so ambiguous, so hard to deal with.
Shattuck able to get Onin into the top blast zone. You could see all the chips put in the middle of the table.
Yeah, it could have been right there. That could have been it. Shattuck, the type of guy, he likes to gamble it all, and Onin.
He's worked with on the side of Onin here. Not going to catch the block drop. This will be too soon after the forward air down, but clanks off the block. Even trade here too, but Onin's still in a strong lead with diamonds in hand. Backboard here too to save all of this knockback that could come, but straight over it.
Oh, and a last stock situation is looming here for Shattuck. He's getting a lot of great hits, but just can't close out the kill. The pin doesn't do it. Poor spacing. It's a little bit too close as Onin, and the F smash gets it done. A fist pump comes out.
And in a close Game 5 set, Onin defeated Shattuck 3-2, moving on in bracket and eliminating Shattuck at 3rd place as the first seed. Onin had lost to Neo in winners quarters in a 3-0 and had dropped into losers before top 8. But Onin had now clawed all the way into grand finals from loser's side in order to go up against Shiny Mark to see who would become your champion of Diamond Dust.
One last time today, it's been scripted. Finesse. We are so excited to bring you this grand finals here at Diamond Dust. Can the hometown bring it home, or can Shiny Mark cross the finish line from the winner's side, town and city?
Now Shiny Mark does need to take a very early lead here in the race.
Once again, we have Diamond online. Once again, all of this mining will pay off eventually. The hesitation there too was ready for it. Did not pull the trigger on the platform extension back here. Will take the stock though, jettison to that left side.
Mousetrap, if you will. Stuck up in there. Onin trying to find whatever aerial he can. Not been working out in his favor quite yet. Shiny Mark's still swinging. Doing a really good job pacing around and spacing everything that Onin has, but the side B is going to get it done. A strong head bob from Onin. Cart. He's going to trade back for Onin, and now Shiny Mark off stage. Onin goes out there as well, trying to make some space for himself, and a bold down air from Shiny Mark. I believe it's going to get the job done. Yeah, Onin, even if he could have made it back, trying to work his way out of disadvantage, but it's just been so difficult. Shiny Mark holding him there with so many quick options and quick hitboxes, making it so hard for Onin to find the ground, but down air connects as well. Such a brutal move.
Great quick attack in the forward smash being let rip. Onin, it's crazy how much knockback that quick attack is doing at this point now. Damn near 200%, just a hair off.
Yeah, we just saw full hit and air almost killed. Pikachu not with a big litany of options, and Onin is able to find the stock first. That's got to be such a dreadful feeling for Shiny Mark after such a long sequence of advantage.
Onin falling off the block after that scoop up with the up tilt. That could have been the absolute ender. Extended up T-Jolt.
T-Jolt biting Shiny Mark in the keister right there, and another back air. Onin with a fist pump. Up 2-1 now.
Onin using jump at perfect timing. Forward air, gonna get the tech on block. Oh, forward smash once again, lets it fly. We've been finding a couple of those in this set thus far. And these games have been so damn close as the forward air comes down to notch it up once again, putting it back to dead even.
This coverage for Shiny Mark. Rounded up there to send Onin into the sky after doing neutral get up. Such great coverage so consistently. Now Onin losing more of his tools. The grab going the wrong way. And the up smash gets it done for Shiny Mark. Redstone contraption there. The legs is going to bite himself. But the down air is going to get it done. A nice first stock here. The in-game crowd has become real.
Back air, middle of the stage, not going to do it either. You got to get something crazy off stage. We'll go for that up smash, go for that dash attack first option you've seen prior. There it is, reads the roll. That is such a perfect reaction. Shiny Mark had been waiting for that all set long.
This is what we play the game for. Onin hiding behind these blocks. The diamonds on deck. A stock could be taken at any moment by either player. You never know what we can see. Off stage has been safe for Shiny.
Looking to reset on those blocks here too. The crowd getting into it.
The up air's coming through. T-Jolt as well. A lot of damage. Shiny Mark.
Drag down. What's the
Consistent
block going to
pressure.
do?
Does the block save?
Oh,
No, it does
my
not!
God, sneaking right under it. Shiny Mark able to find the nair down smash conversion to take the game, take the set, and take the tournament. What a phenomenal.
And in one final Game 5 set, Shiny Mark defeated Onin 3-2, eliminating Onin at 2nd place as the 5th seed, and with Shiny Mark winning Diamond Dust as the number 6 seed. Diamond Dust is working as hard as it can to become Michigan's new premier major tournament. And while it didn't quite get that mark this year, I believe that this tournament series will do much better for the Michigan scene for years to come. Onin had a phenomenal performance defending Michigan, tearing through loser's side top 8. And Shiny Mark also had a great win, which would have been Shiny Mark's first major win if this tournament had been a major. But again, this tournament was a great beginning for what will hopefully become a long-standing tournament series. That's going to be it for today's video. Before I go, shout out to my patrons, Seth Laster, Fatku33, Logan S, Persipalm, Wawa, Mr. Sinister, Happy Feet, Oishman, Mistybot, and my 2 patrons, Iltis, Diamond Blaze, and Ben L. Additionally, shout out my YouTube members, DHR Jr., Defective, Boston R, SSBU, Kirby Fan, Nexus, Soko, Arbiter Skyward, and my 2 members, Mike G, Wu-Tang Forever, and Stormtrooper. Lastly, extra special thanks to my Tier 3 supporters, Fat Blizzard, who says dogs are better than cats, Avadoon, who says Mr. Rice is the go-to-smash content, and Iltis, who says go watch the Rivals 2 videos. If you want to support me using any of these methods, links are in the description down below. Also, I want to give one last sincere thanks to Let Me Fly for their continued support of my channel. Link to their Twitter page is also in the description. Don't miss tomorrow's upload. But until then, I've been Mr. Mice, and thank you all so very much for watching.